I grew up in Pittsburgh, and one of the favorite football teams over there is obviously the Pittsburgh Steelers. And my family likes to watch football, and I used to have a superstitious belief that if the Steelers won the Super Bowl, then I would have a whole year of bad luck. The reason being that one year they had won the Super Bowl, and I'd gotten very sick, and I was out of school for the summer, recovering from an illness. And then a few years later, they had won the Super Bowl again. This time I was living in Rochester, but I was still spending a lot of time in Pittsburgh. And not long after that, I got into a bad situation in a relationship. And I started to think that if the Steelers would lose the Super Bowl, then I would have a good year. And then not long after that, the Steelers lost the Super Bowl, and I had a really great year. And now that I'm in Seattle, I have the same feeling about the Seahawks. The Seahawks lost a few years ago. I had a decent year that year. It wasn't the best year I ever had, but it was decent. I finally won number one in computer games. I write computer games for a competition, and I finally won first place after the Seahawks had lost that year. And when I stopped to think about it, the times that the Steelers won, I had good events too. And the time that the Steelers lost and when the Seahawks lost, I had bad events too. It's just very easy to associate things. And it makes me realize that every day can be a good day and every day can be a bad day. It depends on the glasses that you use to view that day. But aside from the Super Bowl, I'm very superstitious because I hate to have something to blame. So if there's something I can control, obviously I can't control who wins the Super Bowl. But for example, I have a favorite parking spot at my workplace. Yes, I have had bad days at the workplace, but you know what? I'm still working there. I get along with everybody. It could be worse. And if I park somewhere else and that day something bad happens, I'll have to wonder, what if I had just parked at my favorite parking place? And so that's that. What else has gone on? I have certain rituals associated with how I do various tasks. You know, I like to blame bad events on things that I did differently, even when there's no association associated with it. Look, a few weeks ago, I'd been stuck in a traffic jam and I took a different route, and I had a good day, but there were obviously little things that went wrong that day, just like there are for every day, even when I do everything correctly. And as a result, I start to blame the fact that I had driven a different way. Um, when I was going to school, I had a classmate who he'd lived with his parents, and his parents had gotten rid of their landline phone number. This was around 2005, 2006, and not long after that, my friend started smoking. And I remember his attitude. He was like, "Oh, it tastes bad. I'll never get addicted anyway. I just like it for the social aspect." I think he was working at a fast food restaurant, and he used the smoking as an excuse to get a break. This was in 2005. I think nowadays people would be really annoyed if you constantly took smoking breaks. But before long, he got addicted, and I just remember the two events going together: his phone number changing and the fact that he got addicted to smoking. And around the same time, 2005, I had just started eating healthier, and I didn't want to change my cell phone number, even though I had moved from Pittsburgh to Rochester. The reason being that if I changed the number and I slid into an unhealthy lifestyle or got addicted to anything else, I would always have something to blame. If I didn't change the phone number and I still got addicted to something, well, right now I'm addicted to writing computer games. I'm addicted to binge eating. I'm addicted to a lot of things, and I can't blame it on the phone number though. So that's good. I just want to not have something to always regret. What else has gone on? Oh, when I was at a conference in Boston about 7 years ago, and the night before the actual conference started, I had noticed a girl that I wanted to talk to, and I had gone back to my hotel room for the night, and I went online to read about just suggestions, just to go. I think I went to a discussion board ask people for suggestions. This girl was from a different culture, and I wanted to know, some cultural issues. And I came upon a website about various foods you could eat to give off certain chemicals that make you more sexually attractive. I know it was a far-fetched idea. It was already 1 in the morning when I saw this, but I knew if I didn't go out and get the food and wolf it down, I would always. And the girl didn't. I didn't get to meet the girl. I would always have a regret. What if I had only done that? I wanted to get rid of the what if. If I had done everything correctly and it didn't work out, at least I would have felt that I had done everything in my power. So even though it was 1, 2 a.m. And I was in an unfamiliar city. I went out to look for a grocery store anyway. I just didn't want to carry regret for the rest of my life. It's just like various investments. I obviously regret not getting involved in Bitcoin and a lot of other investments. I don't believe in Bitcoin, but the fact that it's gone to a bubble, well, that's more like gambling. Everybody will regret not picking the right lottery numbers. It's kind of like that. So maybe I shouldn't be regretting that. I don't play the lottery, obviously. I don't sit around and regret that I didn't pick these lottery numbers yesterday. So I guess it's kind of like that. But the girl, I had control over it, and so I did everything that I could. And even if I did get to meet the girl, but it didn't turn out. But now I don't have anything to regret because over the years I've done everything in my power. Thanks for watching.